Afternoon, folks, and welcome to this week's edition of Double K's Take, where I'm going to be taking a look at the MLB season and kind of doing a wrap-up for all of your West Coast teams. Today's teams of topic are the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants. We'll start in Oakland with the Athletics. Who have basically about one or two questions, or a couple of questions to answer. But in the wake of Lou Wolf resigning as the majority owner, the A's can seek to make some better choices. They want to see if they can bring Sonny Gray back. I don't think they really have a true interest in trading him off, but from what I've heard, there's not much of an interest in signing him by anybody else. So when Sonny does come back, hopefully he can come back strong and be the Sonny Gray of year before last and not Sonny Gray of last year. Let's see. Next up will be what to do with Simeon. I think that they have the money to bring in some quality talent and allow themselves to be able to work with what they've already got. That infield with Healy. It's going to be missing Valencia, who was either traded or left and went to the Mariners, signed with the Mariners. But either way, he's no longer with the team, so that third base spot is open. Simeon, I believe, should be going back to his shortstop position, or not shortstop, second base. So shortstop is kind of open, and so is first base. But I think Healy will probably take first base. They were led hitting-wise by outfielder Chris Davis, who luckily is still with the team. Some thought that he would be traded during the winter meetings because that's just what the A's do. But like I said, with Lou Wolf no longer the owner, I could definitely see them holding on to a guy like Chris Davis and paying him what he's worth. Danny Valencia, third baseman, led the team in batting average. And let me say this. The cat was bad. I really loved having him. I really wish he could have stayed, but since he's gone, he's gone. Like I said, it opens up an opportunity for somebody else to come in and see what they can get done. But I think that this will be a much different team that we see this upcoming season. They finished 2016 with 69 wins, 93 losses, 26 games behind Texas. And they had 34 wins at home, 35 on the road. They finished 28th in runs scored, 26th in batting average, 28th in on-base percentage, and 26th in, not in whip. I forget what the last category is, but they finished 26th in it, sorry. Let's see. Pitching-wise, they were middle of the road, if not worse, in pretty much every category. They were led by Kendall Graveman, who had a 4.11 ERA, 10 wins, and 108 strikeouts. And Sean Manaea led the team with 124 strikeouts. They finished 25th in ERA with 4.51 ERA, 18th in quality starts with only 69. Let's see, they finished 15th in whip with a 1.34 whip and 22nd in batting average against with a 263 batting average. I think a lot of those numbers could come up if they bolster their pitching staff. I think getting rid of Rich Hill midseason was kind of a move, but it is what it is. He re-signed with the Dodgers, and so I think that all of those pitching numbers can be improved. And if they can be, I think that this Oakland team can quickly go from a 60-win team to a 90-win team in the season. All it takes is just a little bit better pitching and bullpen pitching. So their departures were Lou Wolf. Billy Butler was released mid-season or late season. Danny Valencia went on to the Mariners. Rich Hill was traded to the Dodgers along with Josh Reddick. Coco Crisp was traded to the Indians. So none of those guys will be coming back this upcoming season. And I kind of want to see how we fill those holes. So far, we've only signed Matt Joyce, outfielder formerly of Tampa Bay. This cat looks to re-energize our outfit. I believe he'll probably hit either before or after Chris Davis, because I believe both of them are kind of power bats in the lineup. All right, guys, that's it for the Oakland Athletics. I think that they should make some more moves during this offseason. They were said to be in the running for Edward Encarnacion, but I doubt that's going to happen. So we'll see. Next up is the San Francisco Giants. Giants finished in the playoffs last year, but lost to the Cubbies 3-2. Or 3-2. They finished with 87 wins, 75 losses, 45 home wins, 42 away wins. They were one of the most dominant teams in the league, pitching-wise, finishing in the top 10 in every category, pretty much. Fourth in ERA, it's 3.65 ERA. Now, look at that. There's only a 0.9 difference in ERA between the Athletics and the Giants, and that's the difference between 4th and 25th. All right, so 7th in games, quality games with 85, 4th in WHIP with 1.21 WHIP, 6th in batting average against with a 2.43 or 0.243 batting average against. They're solid with Bumgarner coming back. He led the team in ERA, 2.74 ERA, 251 strikeouts, and 15 wins. The team was led in wins by returning Johnny Cueto, who had 8 wins, who I expect to probably be a 20-game winner this upcoming season. The top batters for the team were Brandon Belt, who had 17 home runs, Buster Posey, who had 2.88 ERA, and Brandon Crawford, who had 84 RBIs. Let's see, if they can get a little bit hotter on the bat end, they might be looking at another world championship in 2017 and starting maybe a new run of odd years in which they win a title. They finished 19th in runs scored, 715, 11th with a 0.258 batting average, 7th in on base percentage, 3.29 and 20th in slugging percentage with a 398 slugging percentage. So that was with the last one for Oakland as well, slugging percentage with a 395 average. So guys, it's really one of those ones where this team can pretty much put up similar numbers, just get a little bit better on the back end, which they did with adding Mark Melicon, and they re-signed Matt Moore to a long-term contract. They let go of Romo, Casilla, Duffy. They traded to, I believe it was Kansas City. So these guys are going to be good next year. Will they be good enough to get to the postseason again? I don't know. They have a tendency not to do good in even years. But we can all hope. And as a Bay Area fan, I would love to see the A's resurge and the Giants continue on their path and meet for a clash of the Titans in the World Series again, which last time we met, Oakland swept them. And Oakland pretty much owns 5 of the past 6 years as far as season series. So I would love to see what the World Series matchup would look like. But that's been it for Double K's Take for this week. Y'all have a great one. I'll be covering a couple of other teams next week right here on the Take. So y'all have a great day.